How are you? Here, I don't even know how to begin this. It's been a while since I've done this, Tammy. Anyways, you know who I am. I am Profe Kyle, and here in front of me, I have Tamy, and I want to interview Tamy because she's been a student of mine. And of course, I don't have many Chileans, real Chileans that take my classes. So in case there's Chileans who are wondering about how I teach, well, I have a real Chilean in front of me right here. Because yeah, you're not Venezuelan, right, Tamy? You are Chilean.
No, I'm Chilean. I'm proud Chilean.
You're from Chile, exactly. All right, well, I guess I'll start this by asking, well, Tamy, your name is Tamy.
Yes, my name is Tamara. You call me Tamy. I'm from Chile. I'm from Los Angeles, Chile, not California at all. I've been with you studying since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I met you on YouTube because of Ramirez of Milan, because you did a live story with her.
Okay. Well, actually, that's good. I'm going to ask you that question, but yeah, Tamy, you're answering all my questions in 1 minute.
I'm so sorry.
We got to start off slow. We got to start off slow from the beginning. All right. So you're from, so it's called Los Angeles. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a town or a city in Chile?
It's, I don't know because it's quite big, I think.
Big,
The population is like 200,000 people.
That's pretty
So
big, yeah.
it's
So it's pretty
not so little. I live on the south side, near of the mountains. Mm-hmm. You said that if you walk like 10 steps in Chile, you're in the mountains, and if you walk another 10 steps, you're in the sea, but that's not true, Profe. Well, I live in the middle, in the valley of Chile. Yeah. And I am a nurse. Well, I think maybe
that's good.
In this situation, I could invent or try a better story, lesser boring one. Like I could say that I'm a stripper. I know. That's more interesting for the interview, I think.
Oh yeah, if I write the title as interview with Chilean stripper, everybody is gonna watch this interview for sure. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, Tamy is not a stripper. She's not a stripper. Okay, because you live in the south. Because I think I asked you this before in class. Because do you live close to Patagonia, or do you live far away? Like how close are you to the Chilean Patagonia?
No, in the middle.
In the middle. So you're in the middle. But you must be south of Santiago, right?
Yes, like 500 kilometers from Santiago.
All right. So 500 kilometers, okay. Mm-hmm. And for Chileans, because for Canadians, 500 kilometers, it's not that far. But for Chileans, if you say, I'm going to go to Santiago this weekend, is it like, oh my goodness, that's a long journey? Or is it like, yeah, Chileans do that all the time?
It depends, I think. Depends on your routine. Yeah. For me, it's like going to Santiago. Many people maybe they don't think that way.
Yeah, for me, it doesn't seem that far. For me, a trip of 500 kilometers, that's a day trip. That's nothing. All right, now Tamy, so you're from Los Angeles. Well, I guess a little bit about yourself. You're a mother, correct?
Yes, I have 2 daughters. 16. Yes. My eldest is 16 and my younger is 9 years old.
All right, so the oldest is 16 and the youngest is 9 years old, you said?
Yes, 9.
Okay, perfect. And I think you said quickly, your profession is a nurse, right? You work as a nurse?
Yes, I work with babies. I work here in the General Hospital of Los Angeles, in the pediatric area. And I've been working there like 12 years with kids. And by the moment, I won't change to work with kids. I like it very much.
You like working with, well, because are they kids or are they babies? Or do you work with both, like babies and kids?
Both of them, yes. Until 15 years old. That's the range, since like 10 days to 15 years old.
Okay. So yeah, because it's now of course I'm not involved in the medical field at all, but yeah, when you say pediatric means basically, I don't know, healthcare for children, right? It's basically taking care of children. Oh,
yes.
Okay. All right. And well, I remember in classes, because you have a crazy schedule, right? Because sometimes you work nighttime, sometimes you work during the day. Does your schedule always change?
It's the same. It's always the same. I work on shifts. Well, you know that. I work one day in the day, the next day in the night, and I have 2 days off. And again, the same cycle.
Yeah, that's because normally, well, at least in North America, I'm not too sure about Latin America, but my uncle, for example, he works shifts, kind of like you, but he works in an oil refining factory. And we say that when you have the strange schedule of day, night, it can affect your health. But Tamy, you look incredible. What is your secret to not letting the crazy shifts affect you?
Oh, I blush. I will blush.
Yeah, but yeah, because I don't know, I can't imagine switching constantly between day shifts, night shifts, day shifts, night shifts. That probably affect my mental health, but you seem to be dealing with it fine.
You see that maybe that's not the reality. Maybe I'm kind of I have a
you're hiding the psychological effects of constantly changing your shifts. All right. And so because you said you've been working in the hospital for 15 years, and have you been working as a nurse for 15 years as well, or you've been working as a nurse for longer than that?
For 12 years, since the 2010, the 2010 until now. 12 years with the kids.
12 years with kids. And so in 2010, you've been a nurse since 2010.
Yes.
All right, very good.
Doing the same work.
Okay, well, that's a little bit about your life. I guess we better switch to your English learning journey. So tell me, when did you start learning English?
Well, here you usually learn English during your since your elementary in the elementary school.
Okay.
I've always have this interest to learn English, para aprender inglés. Siempre me ha gustado aprender inglés. Siempre me ha llamado.
You've always liked learning English.
Exacto.
Okay.
Pero bueno, yo creo que igual aprender inglés o to learn any language or whatever, it's very good for your health, for the development of your brain, and also your different skills. I've met people like English native speakers, English speakers. Y eso también me ha ayudado un montón para conocer gente.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's helped you meet people. So in Chile, you guys start learning English from elementary school then?
Siempre, como que la malla curricular siempre te enseñan inglés desde pequeños.
Right. So ever since you're little. Now, I'm curious because I think in Chile and Argentina, you guys learn, do you guys learn British English, or is it kind of like a neutral English that they teach you?
The British is more popular here.
Yeah.
Than the American English.
Yeah, so it's like, is it because the government says teach British English, or is it more like the teachers and the people say we want British English?
I don't know that part, because the English they teach is the same. Maybe it's more popular because of the TV or the series.
Okay, so you guys watch a lot of British television
and maybe
media in Chile. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. All right, so you started learning English since you were very young. And have you always been learning English, or like did you learn the basics of English in elementary school, then you took a break and then you started learning again, or has it been a constant process of always learning English since you were young?
No, not constant, because sometimes in life you have all the other chores or other things you have
responsibilities.
Exactly. But for example, the music, I've always liked the English music, so you learn also with that. Listening music, it's very helpful for your learning.
Well, who are your favorite artists in English?
Oh, I have a lot, but I love the Smiths.
Oh,
more
really? Oh, yeah, Smith. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
well, Deftones I like a lot. Lana del Rey, The Weeknd, a lot
That's a
of
good
them.
one. Yeah, she love oldies and so like old music and the new music. Yeah, because the Smiths are from the 80s.
Air Supply, I love Air Supply, Elton John, for example. A lot of different kind of music.
A variety of music. All right. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. Yeah, music is a great way to get involved in the language and yeah, learn a lot more.
Since the COVID pandemic times, because I had time to do other things that I haven't done before, I started to watch documentaries with the subtitles in English, and that helped me a lot to learn.
Okay. And what kind of documentaries were they about? Nature? Were they about culture, politics?
The DW channel.
Oh, it was DW or which one?
The Deutsche Welle. It's a
Is it
German.
is that the German television
Yes.
station? But they do documentaries in English, right?
Yes, those are very good. The
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've watched a few of those documentaries. I think I watched a documentary. There's a documentary about traveling by bus from Brazil to Peru or something like that. I watched that documentary, and they're very long documentaries too. Like, I think that one, it was like 3 episodes of 45 minutes. They're very good documentaries. So Tamy and I, if you're watching this, make sure you watch the DW documentaries. They're very good. They have some interesting ones for sure. All right. So you've been learning English for quite a while. And for you personally, what has been the biggest challenge learning English? Has there been one thing that's really, I don't know, giving you problems?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please, Profe?
Is it what has been your biggest challenge learning English? Has it been, I don't know, talking to native speakers? Has it been listening? Has it been speaking? What's been the thing that's really frustrated you about learning English, giving you problems?
At the beginning, when I started in your classes, I was very afraid to talk. Very shy about to speak in English. Because when you listen, you're by yourself. When you write, all the rest of the abilities or the skills, you have to do it by yourself. But when you have to face it with the language with other people, that's a little bit frustrating. And for me, it was very challenging. How to talk.
Yeah.
That's the most difficult part, I think.
Yeah. So speaking to native speakers is the most difficult part. All right, good. And well, you kind of said in the beginning, but I didn't want you to say it yet. So yeah, where did you? I think you said where did you find me? Where did you discover about me and about the classes?
Again, I followed the page of Emilan because I've taken like a couple of appointments with them, and I saw you in a live story with Eddie Ramirez, and she told like, I am going to present my friend of mine who is an English teacher, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, I'm going to follow you, and the rest is a story.
The rest is history. Oh yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. Okay, so yeah, you found me. And what was the biggest factor that made you decide to take classes with me? Was there one thing in particular, or you just, I'm going to try out the classes?
Because you told your classes was, first of one, they were online. So it was more easier for me at that time. And the classes were interactive.
Okay.
And honestly, it was quite cheap if you think about it.
Let's go now. I know my classes are cheap. Yeah. That's what I always say, because I don't have that many Chilean students. I was thinking Chileans got lots of money. Why don't they have more Chilean students?
Claro. Hoy, de hecho, harta propaganda con mis amigos, con mis conocidos, cuando quieren aprender inglés. Oye, pero el profe, háblele al profe. Ya, de
Yeah, so you're
verdad, o sea,
saying, so you,
I'm
some of
not
my
saying
classes, yeah, they weren't that
sí.
expensive.
Lo que pasa es que acá los cursos igual son súper caros. En general, Chile es horrible de caro para todo. Entonces los cursos son súper caros. Y por ejemplo, your classes are very affordable, I think. Affordable.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good to know. See, so sometimes I think my classes are expensive. Okay, but Tammy says they're not that expensive. All
No,
right.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, yeah. If I raise my prices, everybody knows it's because of Tammy. Tammy said
No,
the classes were too cheap.
can you
All
raise
right.
the voice, please?
All right. So yeah, so you took the plunge. You took class with me, and I don't really do these classes anymore. So for everybody that's wondering, so Tammy was taking the Sunday classes with me, the Sunday morning classes with me, probably worked best with her schedule. I don't do the Sunday class. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll do them again. But for about 2 years, I did Sunday classes. So when you took the classes, I don't know, what were your first impressions of the classes with me? What did you notice? What did you think?
First of all, it was very funny. I really had
What
a
is the
great
funny or fun?
fun.
Yeah.
Or maybe both.
Gracioso? Both? Okay.
Todo. No,
Okay.
súper entretenidas las clases, very entertaining. Yo he conocido un montón de gente, ahí de hecho todavía tengo contacto con varios de ellos, porque se genera mucha buena onda. Y eso se agradece un montón, sobre todo con los tiempos difíciles que estamos pasando. Tener como este recreo donde no solamente estás aprendiendo, sino que también lo pasas bien y puedes hacerte amigos, si obviamente inviertes en hacerte amigos y haces tu esfuerzo. Así que es una experiencia súper entretenida, súper buena, y aparte que se aprenden las diferentes habilidades, no es que solamente se apunte a una cosa, y todas las clases son distintas, entonces de repente, claro, tú por ejemplo avisas como lo que nos van a pasar, pero lo que vamos a hacer en la clase, pero igual no es repetitivo. Entonces eso es súper bueno y se agradece. Y uno se va dando cuenta que ir aprendiendo no tiene por qué ni ser tedioso, ni ser aburrido, sino que puede ser súper entretenido. Y no te das cuenta cómo vas aprendiendo.
People sometimes ask me if my classes are conversation classes or what the main focus is, but like you said, I try to work on all abilities, because for me, all the abilities are interconnected. Writing is going to help your speaking is going to help your listening. Just everything is interconnected. So I have a variety of classes for sure. And well, for you, because I have a variety of classes, what were your favorite classes to do?
For me, I like the songs. I like that was very funny, because at the end of the class you sang, you used to sing the songs. That was
and
funny.
I have a very good voice, right? I have a very good voice.
Not a good singer at all.
No. But I do entertain. I am a very good entertainer when I sing.
Yes, and you can laugh a lot in the class, and you make a good jokes, and the other students too. So it's very funny.
Yeah.
Muy relajado, eso. Y aparte que tú también das confianza como para poder, uno aunque la embarre, la embarre en Chile, aunque la...
Embarrar es como, is that like a mess up? Like,
aunque te equivoques, igual como que uno se siente tonto, así como the dumb of the story.
You don't feel as you don't feel like a fool, you don't feel like an idiot when you take my classes. All right, well, that's good to know. Yeah, so would you say that you feel a lot of pressure or in the classes, or not that much pressure?
No, not that much. Yo creo que es algo como que uno se presiona como por no sentir vergüenza, cosas así, pero en la clase en sí, no. Aparte que, por ejemplo, igual los otros compañeros son... Y aparte, y eso es súper bonito además, porque tú vas conociendo gente que están todos luchando por sus sueños, que gente de mucho esfuerzo, todos súper trabajadores, que se dan un tiempo además para aprender un idioma que los va a ayudar en el futuro. Entonces, te encuentras con historias súper bonitas de esfuerzo y eso también se agradece.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm always surprised because I'm always impressed with my students. You guys are fantastic students. And I try not to pressure you guys, but it seems like you guys pressure yourselves more than I pressure you guys. You guys work really hard to learn English. I'm just there to try to calm you guys down and keep you on the right path, on the right rumbo, Yeah, exactly. And because now in the classes, we focus on many different aspects, but what would you say is the thing that improved the most taking the classes? Is there something that you noticed taking the classes that improved a lot?
Yes, you improve a lot of your language. I think the listening overall, because you're all the time listening to the other students.
Mm-hmm.
The listening, well, I think todo en realidad, porque se desarrolla todo. Y aparte que también depende de lo más débil que tenga la persona, porque a lo mejor a eso tiene que apuntar. Yo creo que como la mayoría no tenemos tanto contacto con nativos, te ayuda a perderle el miedo, porque uno igual le tiene como un poco de susto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I think, well, probably the biggest thing then is the classes give you confidence to speak to native speakers in the future, right?
Sí.
All right.
Todo el rato.
All right. And if you, like, who would you recommend these classes to? Like, I don't think these classes for everybody because my methodology is a little bit different. So if you could recommend my classes to somebody, who would you recommend my classes, my methodology to?
I think certain people who have a little intermediate, like a little bit, a better level English. Mm-hmm. Yo creo que la gente que está como recién comenzando a lo mejor puede ser un poco más difícil, pero sí, pero okay, en realidad a lo mejor la gente que tenga un nivel un poquito más elevado, no es que yo lo tenga tampoco, pero, pero la gente que pueda entender o que pueda escuchar, porque eso es de lo que se basa.
But yeah, because you did the intermediate classes. So of course, the intermediate classes, they're not going to be good for people who are beginners. But yeah, so like you said, for people who have a good level of English, but want to get rid of the fear of speaking and communicating in English, the intermediate classes would be perfect for them. Yeah.
Sí, totalmente, profe.
All right. Well, and I guess maybe a final question about the way I teach or the way that we do classes. So, and you kind of talked about, we work on everything, but if you could describe in one sentence or in a few words, I don't know, how would you describe my methodology?
Yo creo que, bueno, interactivo, empezando, es como aprender haciendo, más que, porque por ejemplo tú no enseñas tanta gramática, que en realidad uno después cuando ya va aprendiendo un poquito más o te vas familiarizando con el tema, te das cuenta que no es tan importante. Pero yo creo que principalmente es eso, aprender haciendo y como darle las herramientas a la gente para que le pierda el miedo.
Yeah, it's like, I think, the biggest difference between what I do and what I guess other institutes, what other teachers do is I do teach grammar, right? I do teach a bit of grammar in classes, but it's definitely not the focus. The main focus is on learning by doing, as you just said. So when I do a class, it's not an entire class about the conditional tense of English. We are looking at a story, we're looking at a song, we're writing something. You guys are actually using the language.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I try to do. And well, and have the way that I teach, have you ever experienced it in a different place, or would you say that this is, with me, it's one of the first times you've experienced a methodology like this?
La verdad es que yo no había tomado este tipo de clases, porque en general acá, por ejemplo, lo que se enseña siempre es como que te entregan ciertas pautas, y tú las desarrollas, es como más monótono. La verdad es que no había tomado clases así, porque creo que el Open English, bueno, voy a hacer cosas
No
que
sé. I work for Open English. Yeah, you could talk about Open English. Yeah.
creo que es un poco así, pero tampoco tan guiado, porque conozco gente que ha hecho sus cursos, pero también como que te entregan la información, pero no hay nadie ahí que te esté como diciendo está bien, está mal, no sé, todo el rato.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to talk too much about Open English, but yeah, I work for Open English, and yeah, so they give you the information, but yeah, from your experience, I may probably maybe the same as my experience. My experience is as a teacher. Your experience was as a student, but yeah, students don't really have the opportunity to test out what they learn in Open English. It's just they give you information, and then you're expected to.
Es que eso pasa casi siempre.
Mhm.
Te entregan las cosas y tú tienes que hacerlas, pero y después a lo mejor encuentras la respuesta en alguna parte y eso es todo, pero no hay como esa retroalimentación continua.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I guess, like you said, it's a bit more monotonous. Would you say more monotonous in methodology? And with me, I'm always trying to change things up, give you guys different experiences with English. All right, perfect. That's my goal. Good. All right. Well, Tammy, I don't think I got any more questions. I just wanted to ask you about methodology. And well, I guess right now you're taking a break, but I think you want to come back to the classes. So hopefully I'll see you in the classes in the next few months. I think you said you wanted to come back in July. We'll see if it happens. I want you to come back right away. But I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about, I don't know, learning English with me?
O sea, que yo creo que la gran ventaja, por ejemplo, es que es súper entretenido. Y que uno no se va dando cuenta, no es tedioso. Y eso en general pasa con el tema del aprendizaje, que está como instaurado, no sé, de que tiene que ser un poco cansador o que tiene que ser un poco como aburrido, y no tiene que ser así, porque cuando uno lo pasa bien haciendo algo, lo pasa bien aprendiendo, te vas apasionando más con el tema. Y en realidad yo creo que igual cuando uno quiere aprender un idioma, porque también es un desafío súper grande, hay que empaparse con el tema en todo sentido. Y hay que buscar diferentes recursos, no también solamente tomar un curso o tomar clases, por ejemplo, contigo, sino que uno también tiene que hacer un trabajo aparte. Pero dentro de todo eso hay que tratar de pasarlo bien para que eso sea agradable, porque no sé, encuentro que no es la idea que sea de otra forma, que sea de forma negativa o que te genere cosas negativas.
Would you say you have, that's another thing too. I've learned language. I learned Spanish. I'm learning Russian right now. And I think a big problem for many students is motivation. So, and I try to give you guys that. So would you say you have more motivation to learn English now after taking my classes? Like it's giving you more confidence, it's giving you more desire to keep on learning?
Sí, me siento mucho más motivada porque uno ve el avance ve mucho avance en poco tiempo. Entonces eso hace que uno también se sienta mejor con uno mismo en cuanto a sus metas y en cuanto a su aprendizaje. Me salió el chileno que llevo dentro.
All right. Oh, and maybe another question too for me, people who are watching this, because you're more of an advanced learner. What advice for somebody who's just beginning to learn English? What advice would you give them about learning the language? Anything you would like them to know? Anything that you would tell yourself when you were first learning English?
Sí, que no hay que decaerse tan rápido, no tenerle temor en realidad. Yo creo que hay que empaparse con el tema. Cuando uno, del tema que uno quiere aprender, es como que fuera una piscina y uno se tira así un piquero. Y hay que tratar de incluso pensar en inglés, escuchar música, ver películas, documentales, que tratar de conocer a lo mejor gente nativa que de cierta manera te pueda ayudar, entre comillas. O sea, es todo, es un todo en realidad, porque solamente si uno se queda con las clases, no te ayuda tanto. Lo que sí, por ejemplo, yo me he dado cuenta, porque yo dejé las clases en diciembre por temas personales que te había dicho, yo en ese momento me sentía así como los corredores cuando se están entrenando y corren más rápido. Y ahora, por ejemplo, como he dejado un poco el entrenamiento, digamos, me cuesta un poco más, por ejemplo, ahora, claro, me cuesta un poco más hablar que a lo mejor en diciembre cuando lo dejé. Entonces es como lo mismo, como un entrenamiento, como no sé, cuando la gente hace pesa, esas cosas así, es lo mismo. Entonces yo creo que igual me va a costar un poquito más volver como al nivel que tenía en diciembre, porque ahí sentía que volaba, ¿cachai? ¿Cachai?
Well,
El chileno que yo.
I don't think it's disappeared, but I understand how you feel. If you take a break from learning a language, then yeah, you feel oxidized, you feel a bit rusty when you have to use it again. So yeah, that happens.
The
It's
first class
normal.
I'm going to have with you next month or where my tongue is going, oh.
Your tongue feels hinchado, feels swollen. Yeah, exactly. And I guess maybe another question too. Are there any mistakes? Is there anything that you did while you were learning English, like now, before, that that you wish you hadn't done? Any mistakes that you made that you want other people to avoid?
Sí, que de repente dejé mucho tiempo, como, bueno, por otras cosas igual, pero la idea yo creo que es tratar de ser constante, como todas las cosas en la vida, como todas las cosas en la vida, que de repente uno no lo es, whatever. Tratar de ser constante en el tiempo y no soltarlo completamente, de continuar leyendo un poquito, aunque sea, escribiendo un poquito, o de repente incluso, no sé, si uno hace la lista del supermercado, hacerla, por ejemplo, en inglés, o cosas pequeñas que te van ayudando y te van manteniendo activo.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. So always be doing something. Always be doing something in language, even if you're not taking classes. Make sure that you're keeping your brain
Porque
focused
igual,
on English,
afortunadamente,
learning
hay
English.
un montón de recursos, de apps, de canales en YouTube y un montón de cosas que te pueden ir ayudando. Si depende también de las ganas que uno tenga de ir mejorando. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. All right, good. Well, Tamy, I think that's all the questions I have for you right now. Well, we're going to say goodbye to everybody watching this video, and then we'll stop, but then I'll talk to you afterwards. So anyways, thank you everybody for watching this interview. Thank you to Tamy for talking to us about learning English. And we'll see everybody in the next video. Thank you for watching.